Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, Logan Joyce, aka Suburban Yinzer. I'm right now directly in the sunlight, so... Oh, good. Yeah, move up a little bit so your head's going to block the sun. There we go. Perfect. So right now I'm with my great-great-grandparents, Louisa Vietmeier and Frank Vietmeier. Now, the gravestone I just did down there, Grandma and Papa John, these were Papa John's parents. I'm going to do a wee bit of a biography about these two people. He was 100% German, and she was 100% German. So that means all of their children were 100% German. Now, he was born in Fairhaven, Pennsylvania, which is probably more than likely Brookline. And she was born in Germany, Bilstein, Nordrhein-Westfalen. And ironically, his parents were born in Nordrhein-Westfalen, Germany. So his ancestors and her ancestors both came from the same state in Germany, which is really neat. Her maiden name was Hoff. And she came here with her parents in 1879 when she was 4 years old. So she really doesn't remember Germany. She didn't at the time. She was born in 1875 and died in 1975. She was 100 years old. My mom met her. This was my mom's great-grandma. He was born in 1879 and died in 1954. Now, here's the story that I was told about them, is that she was babysitting his godson in the late 1890s, and she was practicing to become a nun. She broke her leg, and the priest told her, you know, it's just a story, that she couldn't become a nun because she broke her leg. But regardless, they were both two devout Roman Catholics. And when I mean devout, I mean devout. Grandma Vietmeier especially. Grandma Vietmeier raised all of her kids to be devout Catholics. Go to Mass every day if you can, and do the rosary, and, you know, just all of the practices of the Roman Catholic Church. And they both lived their lives as devout Roman Catholics. And they upheld those principles and morals and values, and they instilled them into their children. But her parents, Frank and Catherine Hoff, actually helped open many of the parishes still to this day in Pittsburgh and in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. The Hoff side of the family that Grandma Vietmeier is from were huge Catholic pioneers in southwestern Pennsylvania, especially Allegheny County. They believed in spreading the church, the influence of the church, the Catholic Church. And Grandma Vietmeier, even into her death in the 70s, was visited by priests, visited by bishops, by nuns, many nuns. Her daughter, Sister Andrew, was a nun. And the thing was with these two people is that they had 12 children, but only 9 lived to adulthood. And the fact of the matter is that the Vietmeier side of the family is huge. I mean, right here, this stone right here, let me just crawl over here. Ironically, well, it's not ironic, coincidentally, you don't really see this, but this was probably done on purpose. This is August Vietmeier and Catherine Hoff. So, Catherine is the sister of Louisa, and August is the brother of Frank. So, brothers married sisters. The Hoff, Vietmeier. And I wonder how they met. Now, the cool thing about the Vietmeier side of the family, like I was saying about them being huge, I'm not exaggerating. They were huge. Okay? This is my great-great-uncle and my great-great-aunt. Between them and them, you combine to 20-plus children. Now, they had multiple brothers and sisters. The Hoffs probably had, I think, like 7 or 8 kids. The Vietmeiers had like 10 kids. And each one of those kids, on average, had 7 to 12 children each. My great-grandfather, John Vietmeier, that I just did the video down there, had 87 87 first cousins. Let me just repeat that. 87 first cousins on both the Hoff side of the families and the Vietmeier side of the families. That is how big the Vietmeier bloodline is. And what's really neat about it is, though, is that, you know, even though there's so many people in our bloodline, I'll probably never meet any of the descendants, because there's probably thousands of them just in Pittsburgh alone. But the influence that Grandpa Vittmeier, Grandma Vittmeier, Uncle August, Aunt Kate, that they all had, it really is inspirational because of the devoutness and the spirituality and the morals and the values that they instilled onto their children and their grandchildren that passed on to me. And that's why I'm talking to yins from my cemetery, because I feel, as their descendant, that it is an obligation and a duty to give them the respect that they deserve. Even though they've passed on, even though they're dead, they still deserve to be recognized and to be remembered. And as long as I can sit here and talk to yins about them, because I'm very proud of all of these people, even Uncle Ralph. There's Uncle Ralph. That's my great-grandfather's brother-in-law. I mean, even Uncle Ralph, he's buried with his in-laws. He served in World War II. But what I'm saying is that all of these people in this plot right here, I'm very sentimental, and I'm very inspired, and I care a lot. And without these people, without their influence, without their sacrifices, without anything that they did for us, if you neutralize all that, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. Colin wouldn't be here, my brother. And that's why I come here and I make these videos and I talk about them, because I'm very proud to be their descendant, because what they did their whole lives was for me. They didn't know that I was going to be born, but they knew that everything they were going to do in their lives was going to pass down to me. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Peace out.